What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Hanging with Old Lou. This is episode 110. So we go across 110th Street, see my man Old Lou on the left-hand side. If you're listening to this on iTunes, Stitcher, where else? Spotify, Google Play, if that's still a thing. You can also see this video version of this on YouTube. And if you happen to go there, please subscribe to the channel so we can live stream and not fuck around with this bullshit of me uploading videos on my Monday afternoon.
Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I was saying. Please go on in. Make it so that we don't have, I shouldn't say we, making sure that my man on my, I get to say left side. Didn't you just say I'm on your left side or am I on your right side?
No, you're on my right side.
Oh, okay. So on my left hand side, where you're supposed to pass the Dutchie to, hey, that's my man, and he does most of the shit. So, but anyway, goddamn it, go on over there. Find us all over YouTube, all that shit. Go on and get us up to 1,000. That's it. You know, make up shit. Just do it, and then hey, we'll leave you alone. We don't ask
you. See your man Joshua Citrak in desperate need of a haircut.
It is looking a little long and a little frizzy. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't even have noticed if you would have just had some color in your hair. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you know that I've known this motherfucking asshole for shit going on for fucking ever. Okay, and most of the time that I've known this motherfucker here, his hair's been that color maybe once or twice. Every time else, it's been a different color. And I admire that. I always tell everybody, goddamn it, if I knew I was going to be bald, I would have been fucking coloring my hair, this and that. I mean, in the 70s, ladies and gentlemen, shit, I had the sweetest fucking afro. It was outright. It was lovely. I mean, lovely. It was better than them fucking wigs that you see on somebody that's trying to make my fro was lovely. And it bounced.
Wait.
And it was,
Mm-hmm. Was it better than what's his name in Idiocracy? President Camacho?
Terry Crews? Yes. Oh, President, yeah. Oh, it was. This was the 70s. Oh, it was love fucking Lee. And it came out and it puffed out like cotton candy. And any girl that felt it, anybody, even the women that felt it, be like, oh.
Did you use Afro Sheen?
Nothing, my brother, nothing.
Then how did you?
I mean, that's what helped.
That's what I was wondering. As a young Jewish boy, I always wondered why is there droplets, little tiny droplets in my black friend's hair.
Oh, I know. I used the Jerry. Yeah. Oh man, the Afro Sheen, the Jerry curl, all of that shit. You give a motherfucker a ride in your car. Well, you know, when I was young, and then they get up and they leave, and there's that fucking head imprint on the back. You're like, what the fuck?
That was the weirdest thing to me. I once dated a white girl from the South who had a black nanny, and I gave her a hug, and it stained my shirt. And I was like, oops. And she's like, oh, you can't do that. You can't give nanny a hug.
You can't go on that. You're going to get your shirt wet, motherfucker. You can't just sit up. Thought you knew.
Speaking of, you can see over this shoulder, Black Lives Matter.
And P.S. Like us, Black Lives Matter. Up around. Oh, I know they see it. I know people see our background. That's why I put pictures up along back here. So, you know. I mean, but it wouldn't matter any goddamn way because my fucking video is so goddamn sucky that I could have two naked women fucking a football behind me and y'all wouldn't be able to see it because my pixels suck. And motherfucker, what are you grubbing on? They are, but what are you grubbing on?
My wife has become a fucking baker. She bakes. When you move to rural South Dakota, you realize all the things that you took for granted. One of those things being bread.
And television. Not in bread. just bread in
Just
general. Is
any
that what you're
kind of
telling me?
bread. Unless you
Oh my
like
God, really?
Wonder Bread.
Oh wait, no.
Like, so if you want a good rustic loaf of bread, you gotta bake that shit yourself.
You gotta make it yourself then, huh?
And so,
Well, hey, at least you got good French toast when you make it then, right?
oh yeah. So like
Mm.
sandwich bread, my wife makes it. Rustic
Oh,
loaf bread,
lovely,
my wife makes it.
lovely, lovely. That's good. I bet you those
So
BLTs be
some
delicious.
just came out of the oven about an hour ago. It's still warm. And
Oh,
so
really?
if you also like good food, like uh, cheeses, caviars, shit like that, pates. Thank God for the
Mm-hmm.
fucking internet, dude, because I'd starve out here. Because
He's
I
like,
can get a
look, I can
wheel
eat
of
so many deer nuts, okay, but I need some of the good shit. I need that shit above Grey Poupon, motherfuckers.
I can get some real shit from France in 3 days.
Oh, ooh,
Thank God for the internet, man.
ooh.
I got some Forme d'Ambert is a blue cheese
Oh,
from France. It's one of the best blue
ooh.
cheeses. It's sitting right here with this warm bread.
Oh,
My wife brought it up and she's
oh,
like, "Here you go, baby."
oh, man. I still remember the time your wife brought over that guy. What cheese was that she brought over? I mean, it was the most stankiest.
Oh yeah,
Fuck.
you can't you have to
Oh,
wash the cutting board immediately.
oh, you do. You
And then
do.
you
You do,
just
ladies and
left it
gentlemen.
out and it just stunk.
Oh, it sure did. We had one of these parties that we used to have at Old Lou's, and Old Lou's used to have a party that, motherfuckers used to come to. I'm not saying that it tore down the fucking street, but I'm just saying motherfuckers came party. They came with tapeworms, all that. They ate all of these. Except this one time that your lovely wife brought this cheese. I swear to God, was shit out by a fucking,
Go.
antelope eaten by a bear and shit it out and a goat ate it and you fucking milk. That's what it
It's
smelled like.
one of
Oh,
the
oh,
I can't remember what it was. And since we're
oh,
using my
oh.
phone to record it, I can't text my wife
Mm,
downstairs, but it was one of the
mm,
stinkiest fucking things you ever wanted to smell. And
ah,
cheese wise, it was good, but like the
mm.
smell, like just the lingering smell of it, like I told her, I was like, you can't bring that home anymore because
There, oh, no.
you would, if you forgot to wash the container it was in and you just left it in the sink, holy shit, the house would smell for a week.
You get hit with asshole. I mean, you just get hit straight with asshole. I remember opening up the refrigerator, like
And
trying to figure out
smell
at first what the fuck it was, because it was a little bit that you that we had left over. And I opened it up, shut it, looked through everything, opened it up again, letting funk after funk vapors come out. Oh my God. And when I found it, oh shit. I wanted to put it in somebody's house just so they could feel the pain I felt smelling that goddamn
well,
shit.
some part of it is that I'm sure that my wife just wanted to tell you to go fuck yourself. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if I left this cheese at the Lewis's?
Exactly.
Yes, that would be funny.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what your friends would be like. What? Oh yeah, sure, do it. I'll do it. God damn it. Because we all know it'd be funny as hell. You know.
Because it is,
Have
even all
you?
these years later.
Oh, oh, I'd say. Oh, I know, I know.
All right, well let's get this podcast started because we're about 10 minutes in and we haven't talked about jack shit except for your horrific
What?
memories of stinky cheese.
Oh, goddamn. Stop,
So,
stop, man. Let me get over
well,
there. What?
the president has checked out, Olu. He's like the guy who knows he's failing senior year and just stops showing up to class and instead
He's
just
like, fuck
golfing.
it.
He's like,
Fuck it. I'm gonna go
you
do summer
found
school with Mark Harmon.
right, you found out in April that you're not passing, and so you just stop going.
Like, why go? Yeah, like you bullshitting. That's exactly. More was the analogy. It was the end of the school year. That's kind of what I went. But you're right. Because of the time of fucking year, you can put that one in. You're right. It's like you find out in April, you ain't passing in fucking June. And you're like, you know what? Suck these fucking nuts. I'm going to not go to school.
I'm gonna go golfing.
I know. And you're sitting there because we had people like that in our school. And you'd be sitting there and the teachers look out the window and be like, see, look at him. He's just, look, if he was in class here right now, he'd get a fucking D. He'd be able to pass. Look at him. Like, I think that's how all of his other people in the Republican Party are starting to act towards him, like going, look at this. If he would have, you know what, just get him the fuck out. Fuck that. He's just going to go.
The thing is that, like, we've talked about on the podcast how many people have voted. 140 plus million people voted, which is an amazing number, and we should all applaud that. And because you hear people on the Democrats going, well, democracy is dead because Trump. No, democracy is alive and well.
Oh.
We see it in Michigan. We see it in Georgia, that your vote does count. Like, they're counting those motherfuckers.
They are. And not only
people who have said,
really,
they don't count your fucking vote, or they don't mail-in ballots, they don't count them. I've been proven wrong, and I admit that I'm wrong. They're fucking counting that shit. Your vote does matter. Maybe not on a one individual basis, but on a community-wide basis, your vote fucking matters.
Fully. It fully fucking matters. And that's the step that the Trump administration is trying to fucking step on and trample. I mean, it's like you're just sitting there going, like, look, motherfuckers, you lost. Everybody said this to you. Now go. Just get the fuck on and go.
He's like, yeah, go to the golf course.
Golf course, yeah, exactly. And I'm sitting there going, and as you look around on social media, I don't know if you be on there. I know you boycott it every now and then, but I'm watching on some of those things, and the people are going, yeah, just for positive. Oh yeah. Oh no, they're everybody's saying how that Trump got cheated and da 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 da. And you're just looking at this going,
wait, everybody. Not everybody is saying that.
Nobody is saying that. 70 million motherfuckers that voted for Trump are saying.
My neighbor right over there voted for Trump. He had a Trump flag out in front of his house. This morning he walked in. Yeah, he took it down. I mean, it's over, right? Like, there's one dude down the street who won't take his Trump 2020 flag down.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
I took my Biden-Harris sign down. It's in the garage, and I'm like, I left it up. I left it up for like a week just to rub it in.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, but
there's nothing wrong with that.
I want to caution everybody in looking at Joe fucking Biden as the savior here, because this ain't Jesus.
Right.
We're not.
Right.
We're not even talking about the Apostle Paul or even Luke or.
No, you're not talking about it. Even the motherfucker that served the wine at the last dinner. That we ain't talking about that one.
This is a real dangerous time as far as like, well, the Democrats are like, we won. No, people just fucking got tired of Trump, motherfucker. Republicans won big. Weed and Republicans won big.
Yes.
And we need to recognize the Democrats are going down a path where they're disenfranchising a lot. How is it that lots of Latino Americans and Black Americans voted for Trump? Like, according to the Democrats, that will never happen. Well, fucking it did happen. And in large numbers.
It did, especially with his prison reform thing. But what I keep trying to point out to everybody, see, and that's one of the reasons I didn't really jump for joy with it. And it's because it was an executive order, and I keep trying to tell people executive orders don't really mean shit. They only mean shit for 4 years. And it usually means if you can go this way. Because if you can't, then that's okay. Because remember, executive order was to buy American, right? Especially through the government. But then they started throwing shit up and showing, oh no, this department doesn't buy this from there. It's like, well, no. If you can always buy American, if you can't,
Not
see, and
following
that's what I
this.
keep trying to. Oh, you're not following how that works with
No.
the executive order?
Oh no, I understand how executive orders work, but you're saying about Buy American. I'm not following that part.
No, he made an executive order to buy American. That's what the government is supposed to do. Buy American
Shouldn't
products. No.
why should there be an
Oh,
executive order? We should
I
already be
don't.
buying American.
Well, you know why? This is a goddamn capitalistic goddamn country. You go for the best
People are
fucking deal.
making. Yeah.
I mean, and that's what you're supposed to do. So he put in the executive order. He said, "Hey, the executive order is now government agencies must buy American made." And then when people pointed out, like the next month, the next week, like, look, after you made this order, here, this department, this, and not only that, your own clothesline still buys from China. And then then they say, well, no, we say buy American, but if you can't, then just go with what you've got to go with. And you're to people, it doesn't matter if you put a fucking executive order. That shit doesn't matter. For 4 years, it might roll that way. But if it ain't written into the law under Constitution, Congress and the Senate vote on it, it doesn't fucking mean a thing. I mean, you can tell, like I said, you can go on about, oh, well, he got prison reform. Did he? I mean, he signed it in as an executive order. So did he? And what reforms have you seen with prison? I haven't. Have you?
Well, in specifically with like marijuana laws in states that are legalizing marijuana, they're automatically expunging people who have been arrested, the records of people who have been arrested for simple, possession, I guess.
Right. And they do it and that's beautiful because how many motherfuckers that are up on charges of marijuana? I mean, that's perfect.
I don't know anybody.
No? Yeah.
I know a bunch of people who are in jail for LSD, though.
Those are lifelong friends.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why would you send someone to jail for having LSD or selling LSD or possessing LSD? That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard of in my life.
That's how I've always felt. I mean, they tell you that the government
instead of this is my dedication to the podcast. Instead of going hunting, I did the podcast and said, my buddy just texted me, I got a bunch of pheasants. As we're talking, I see pictures of dead pheasants in his truck, and I'm like, fuck. That could have been Thanksgiving, motherfucker.
Holy shit, motherfucker. Welcome to I've Never Lived in California. Hold on, wait a minute. I just got a picture of hunting, god damn it. I'm fucking sitting here talking to your dumb ass, and I could be fucking killing something.
I could.
Hey, well, at least you're killing
it. And now plucking it.
Oh.
And gutting it. Letting it bleed out in the refrigerator. Holy shit, dude. I'm so fucking South Dakotan. I've got a freezer in my garage now.
No. You are supposed to have a freezer there. Every time I keep talking about getting a freezer, because I'm like, we're going to move this stuff. You have to have a deep freezer.
Quarter of a cow. I bought a cow.
Nice. Yeah, you're going to have to do that. Pretty soon, them boys of yours are going to be grown, goddammit. They're going to, at 8 years old, you can be like, who the fuck ate what? You're going to have a whole cow in there. You are. I'm telling you now, you will. Mark my words, my brother.
I
Mark my
think it
word.
was $600 for a quarter of a cow.
Ooh,
So
nice.
that's like a lot of
That's
a cow.
real.
I don't know. I've
Yeah,
never
he's
seen a
like,
cow like that.
we might not call for another one for another 2 years. Motherfucker's like, no,
Well,
damn. That's
that's what
funny
I'm gonna
because
do. Fill that
yeah,
freezer with meat.
you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it. I mean, I've been stocking up here, doing our thing. I actually fucked up too because I was supposed to get a beef tenderloin, and instead I got a tri-tip because we
That's a
needed a
big fuck up.
tenderloin. Yeah. Oh, it was pricey and all that meat. Well, oh yeah, it was a fuck up. But hey, I'm gonna freeze whatever because my oldest, she's gonna be doing the we instead of we're not gonna do a turkey this year.
What?
We're actually
What are
yeah,
you
no,
like
we're not gonna do a
communist?
turkey. Oh yes, I yes.
You're a
Um,
communist?
we're uh, no, I'm a heterosexual. Um, me actually, what we're gonna do this year is
Sucker.
we're gonna make beef Wellington.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. That's a great
Hmm.
alternative. I
Yeah,
think
I've been looking
that's
around
the
though, and
only
the one
other
thing.
legit way to
Uh
do
huh.
Thanksgiving. That's
Oh,
the
oh, I
only
think
other
it will
legit
be.
way.
Yeah, the
Beef
only
Wellington or
problem I'm
turkey.
having is I can't find chanterelles. You
Really?
know, yeah, I've been looking all over. Yeah, I have been. I can't find
Because of
chanterelles. I
COVID?
think I think so, but I didn't look up if they're fucking in season. But nowadays,
They are.
fucking
They are.
everything's. Yeah, so I
You can
haven't
go
found
out into
those.
the
I got a
woods and
couple
go
more
find them,
days.
though.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I should call up old James over there down off of H Street if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, up over yonder
We
way.
went
Yeah, we.
we went
Uh-huh.
chanterelle hunting here, like what, in September? Because
Nice.
we're obviously they're out of season here, but in September we went chanterelle hunting. Dude, they're fucking everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if especially if you know which ones to pick and all that, they'd be fucking delicious and lovely. We used to go fucking mushroom picking with our grandma up in Idaho and shit. We used to pick these nice big ones. They were delicious.
Yeah.
They were quite lovely. I liked them. I did.
Going
But
going
yeah, a
mushroom
chanterelle,
hunting is so much fun. You know,
it, it is. Especially since all you have to do is pick. Because if you're hunting, you have to go way out to wherever you shot that motherfucker and walk all.
and bring it back.
Yes. Oh man. Oh, deer season's what about over now? There out your way.
Uh, that's a good question. I'm not into deer hunting, so I don't know. I
But
have
yeah, that's right. You have. Yeah. We are.
I
Yeah.
have a license to
Yeah.
do it, so if I find one, I can shoot it in the face. But dude, it's so funny. The other day
Right. Keep going.
we're hunting this field, and we're kind
Right.
of walking. So like where the birds are, the ducks and the pheasants and all that shit is right on the edge of like the cornfield. So corn around here isn't grown for food. That's something that I've found out. Most of the cornfields in
Is it
America are
bio?
not food. They're for
Right.
fucking
Isn't it bio?
yeah, for
Fuel,
fuel
right?
or for
Uh-huh.
cattle feed. And so
Oh,
if
really?
it's for fuel, they don't they let it dry on the stalk
On the
because
stock, right?
and then they'll cut it afterwards. So they'll cut it in like late October, even into November. And so we've
Mhm.
walking this field, just got cut, and we're hearing like
Right.
all this like bugling for like deers, all these deers. And then I see that
Oh,
it's actually hunters, it's not deers. So there's like one like
right.
way off. I can see him. He's in his truck, dude. Dude, in South Dakota, people shoot things from their truck.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'll
Like
tell you a
just
story. Yeah, go.
and so I see this guy. He's like trying to call this deer, and then there's some other guys like over the bluff. We can't see him, but we can hear him. And then we're like, those they're calling him too. And so we're just like, well, fuck it. You know, we're way over here. We're just hunting pheasants. We're not, their thing ain't our thing.
Right.
And we bump this fucking huge ass deer that comes shooting the other way. So the deer, they had called this deer in from wherever, and we
Right.
we just stumbled upon this thing, came out of the bush, and it was like, holy
Dude.
shit.
Yes.
And he just hauled ass the other way. And the funny thing is, the people who are calling it couldn't see it. So we're like, we fucked those guys over real good. Fuck you.
Yeah. A big fuck you. Even pissed on it. Fuck you, and let me piss on this shit. I know we were up in Idaho with my grandfather and driving along, and all of a sudden, and this was after deer season. All of a sudden, you look over in this fucking pasture, and it's just like, it was like he, the buck lifted his head up, and it all of a sudden everybody, if you had a video camera in everybody's car going both ways, right? All of a sudden you just hear people screeching on their fucking brakes and reaching back, and of course it's Idaho. So they grab their fucking rifle off the back. And my grandfather's like, look at this stupid stuff. My grandfather is, the typical old hunter. If it's not in season, you don't fuck with it, right? But all these motherfuckers, everybody jumped out to the point that once it was killed, because everybody shot at it, and my grandfather even called it too. He's like, these dumb sons of bitches, watch. They're gonna kill this fucking deer, and everybody's gonna claim they shot it. And sure enough, motherfuckers are pushing each other in this fucking field, saying they got it. This person got it. Oh, that shit was hilarious. Oh man.
It was
yeah, I tell you,
for everyone except for the deer. Apparently, the deer was not amused. I would probably imagine.
True. You're right. Well, it sure didn't look it. I'll tell you that. Oh, but I tell most people, one thing that most people don't know about. You all right there?
Yeah, sorry. The one bad thing about AirPods is that when you have luscious long hair like I do, and you got to get it out of your ears, you knock your AirPods out, and then they just fall out.
I hope you wake up impotent with that fucking long, luxurious hair.
All right, so
does it feel good to have all that hair?
It does. So is the governor telling you that you can't, in California, that you can't have people over to your house for Thanksgiving?
We have a curfew. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
You have a fucking curfew? Are you rioting and burning shit? No, we're just afraid that somebody might get sick.
First of all, I'm too old to go out past 10 anyway. 10 o'clock is way past my pillow, goddamn it now.
Replace old with bitch.
Oh, damn.
I'm too much of a bitch to go out.
That's not what your mama said, goddamn it. Shit. Like what she said.
Well,
goddamn it. But
you
no.
were going out before 10, then yeah, you probably saw her.
I like that one. I like that. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we have a curfew going. They're saying it's just because I guess
you've got a fucking curfew. You've been locked down since March. In March, 2 weeks. We need 2 weeks to get this under control. We need another 2 weeks. We didn't go fucking anywhere until the end of fucking June in California.
Right.
Lockdowns ain't helping this shit.
Hey.
They ain't helping it.
They are not helping.
Show me the proof. We've been in lockdown. Some motherfuckers ain't come out of their house since February. Lockdowns ain't helping this shit. It ain't.
Well, but okay. I know people say they ain't, and I'm like, okay, I see where they're coming from. But what about these other countries that have done their thing, and you can see the tide
Exactly.
changing. I
What
mean,
about
but
what
uh
exactly, Lou? What about these? Why is China like China ain't got shit? They just brushed it off their shoulder like Jay-Z, and they're back at work. They're all doing whatever they're
right.
doing in China. Everything's back to normal. What's going on here? What the fuck is going on here?
Th-
Oh,
I fucking don't know. All I'm
I'll
saying is
I'll
that,
tell you
uh
is that it's Gavin Newsom telling you you can't have your kids go trick or treating. You can't have grandma over for Thanksgiving. Don't you dare
huh,
have more than 6 people in your
6 people.
house. But hey, if it's a Black Lives Matter protest, go for it. Or
Hey,
hey, if I got to go to the fucking French Laundry and then fly to
that's
Hawaii,
yes, without my mask on and all that shit. That when you stand up there at a press conference and chastise everybody and your mama, and you go out and do the same thing and even worse, and then you get on TV with that shit-eating fucking ferret grin. Well, I had to apologize. I didn't really do what I was thinking. I mean, come on, motherfucker. Come on.
every
I mean,
Californian should be able to kick you in the nuts.
oh,
You and
with I
Nancy
mean,
Pelosi. Like, what the fuck? This is the thing that I'm talking about with like cops, right?
mm-hmm,
Like every
right.
cop knows that every interaction has to be being cell phone taped somewhere. But yet these motherfuckers still want to shoot children, like strangle black people, act the fucking fool, right? You know that
Yeah.
you're being watched, and you're still doing it. Nancy Pelosi, you know you're being watched. Gavin Newsom, you know you're being watched, and you still fucking
Go do this
did
shit.
it.
Thank you.
And then
Thank
the
you.
next day in the Los Angeles Times comes out an article, the headline of which is Gavin Newsom isn't a saint. He's a politician, and his response to COVID has been excellent. That's the fucking headline. I'm fucking looking at it right now.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's horse shit. That is 100%.
That is.
Kids
That
have not
is.
gone
No,
to
I
school.
mean,
Kids have
thank
not
you.
gone to school. Businesses are going out of business. They're not allowed to
Out,
open.
out with
This
the quickness.
motherfucker goes to the fucking French Laundry. What the fuck,
And
man?
probably didn't even pay for it. Even tried to lie. Well, the place I was at had, it was open and it was outside. No, it wasn't,
Right.
motherfucker. It was just a place that had a
The,
sliding glass door you open. you know?
these motherfuckers have fucked our children up. Our children aren't allowed to go to school.
They aren't allowed to go to school, but hey, but and that's what I was wondering on that, like, how motherfuckers get, about your kids can't go to school. I think it's to a certain age because my kids, they're enjoying it and they loving it, but I mean, I know to a 5-year old or an 8-year old to a 10-year old. Yeah, I'm sure those interactions are doing, that those are the things that you
This
need.
is
I
this
mean,
this is taking years off of our kids' lives, dude. This shit is taking years off their lives. There's a lot of correlation between the amount of education that a kid receives versus how long they live. And the less that
right.
kids are in school, the more detrimental it is to them when they're 35.
Right. But what do you really think that? Because
What are you doing on the side? Like, I see you doing something. What the fuck is it? I know I have sunglasses on, and if you're watching on YouTube, it's totally dark.
wait, motherfucker.
Oh, it's Kenny.
Yeah, let me see if I can take these off. Okay. Yeah,
Wait,
but
are you
I'm
guys
right
social
here.
distancing though? Somebody got a mask
Yeah.
on?
Oh yeah, we social distancing all the time. Oh yeah. I mean, hey, I keep my bubble small, don't you?
Uh, it's
Della.
not the South Dakota way.
It isn't the way of your people. I looked. I saw your governor today and last night uh, say, hey, I'm not going to do a mask mandate, and we don't need it, and that's what I was going to say. So again, it's still not as bad as the news is saying. It's falling right down.
No, it's pretty bad here.
Oh.
it's pretty bad here right now.
Right now it is.
Right now the news is telling the truth, but a month ago they weren't. But no, I mean, this is the thing, and this is what I appreciate about South Dakota is like they tell you
Right.
like, here's the thing: if you wear a mask, you're less likely to spread it. Not very much likely to get it, but if the other person's
Right.
wearing a mask, you were much less likely to get it from them.
That's what they say.
And then instead of mandates, instead of saying you have to, this is the thing. I cannot fucking abide you telling me my kid can't go trick or treating if he wants to. I can't.
Okay, right.
You can't fucking tell me that I can't have my friends over to break bread together. You can't tell me that.
Right.
You cannot tell me that. We make our
But-
own decision. And granted,
Right.
hey, granted, in making those decisions for myself and my family, we got
Right.
exposed to COVID, right? Like one of my
True that.
friends' family, they all got it, and we had
True
been
that.
hanging out with them. That's
Right.
a risk that I sign up for.
Right. And I say true that. I mean, you do sign up for that, and I'm just saying that there's just some motherfuckers that aren't following along, and
Well, this is the fucking thing, dude.
Huh?
Is that back in March, just stay home, and we'll stop it. Ain't no shit stop this fucking thing. We all fucking stayed home. We didn't go to school. We didn't go to work. We wore masks. All that shit. Nothing stopped it. So don't tell me that another lockdown is necessary when it's been
even
proven
Biden's
that
saying
this shit doesn't work.
Yeah, but your man Biden's saying that he's not advocating for another lockdown. He's already said that he's not.
My man Biden is saying that he's advocating for sucking dick.
Well, hey, you can suck a dick. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, shit. All I'm saying is your man Biden has been saying no to another lockdown.
Kamala Harris is like, "Where's Willie Brown?"
Oh, that was low. But that was that. But they were busting that out. I mean, and that was so funny too.
And he was like, too.
Oh. Hey, wouldn't you be tapping that if you were Willie? Willie was what, already 100 and she was 30?
He's married, man. That's not right.
And Trump wasn't.
Hey, why do you act like I need to fucking defend Trump? He's an idiot too.
I'm just pointing out how everything gets.
One time I saw Mayor Brown coming out of a haberdashery on Sutter Street, and I was like ripping down. So you know how Sutter, right before the Stockton Tunnel,
right? I remember that. Yeah.
And so I was coming down the street the wrong way. So it's a one-way street, and I was coming down it on my bike, and Willie's coming out of a haberdashery, getting into his limo, and I was like, "Hey, Willie," and he was like, "Hey there," and then he thought about it. And he's like, "I'm Mr. Mayor to you," and I was like, "Fuck you." I'm going the wrong way down Sutter Street on a fixie. Fuck you.
So you said fuck you to Willie Brown.
Yeah. Well, because I said, "Hey, man, it's Willie." And he's like, "Hey." And then he's like, "Wait a second. I'm the mayor. I'm going to show you." And I was like, "Fuck you."
Oh, that sucks ass. Oh.
It does. Because I thought that was a moment of glory for me,
but I know that fucking sucks dick. Hey, hand me those earphones there. My earbuds just fucking popped off on me. I'm gonna grab some more. Hold on.
Deep thoughts with Dry Handy.
See, I got it. And one of those times I forgot to have it close near me.
Hey, Ken. This is what I've dealt with this shit for 110 episodes. 110 episodes. This motherfucker's still looking for his headphones.
Oh shit! I don't even think these work on this phone. It looks like I'm kind of fucked up.
Is it possible to punch you in the face right now, like virtual punch in the face?
Oh, a punch in the face to work?
Him? Ken, can you punch Lou for me real quick?
Hey, he's asking you if you can punch me in the face.
Oh, please.
He said, please.
Right now?
Okay. Yeah, hard.
He said, yeah, right now. See, why are you going to get somebody? Oh! Did you see that one?
I did.
No, he didn't see it. Hey, watch this. He didn't see what was there. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're only listening on your favorite podcast platform, go to YouTube and see Old Lou getting punched in the face by Kenny.
Oh, please look that up. And as you can tell, I don't know what my fucking earbuds are doing, but I can't fucking get anything. I can barely hear you. What? Am I what?
Retarded.
Am I retarded? Yes. Yes, I am. Do you think we're gonna get some somebody pissed off saying that we shouldn't say retarded? Because ain't nothing wrong with saying retarded, is there?
Not
well, what's a worse word? What's worse, retarded or midget?
I would say it would be the N word.
It would be the M word?
Yeah. N. Not M. N.
So it's worse to call somebody a midget.
No, it's worse to call someone an N word, not a midget.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the M word. So you say, yeah, so retarded and midget isn't as bad as saying nigger.
That's right. It's not. And that's terrible, too, for, like, retarded people, right? They're like, what the fuck? I'm retarded.
Yeah, it sucks for them retards, huh?
Like, you can call me a retard, but you can't call that black person an N-word? That's weird.
Yeah, you can't call him a nigger, but what if he's a retard? Can you call him a retarded nigger? Can you say that? I mean, I class it up with retarded, not.
You can just say retarded. That's all.
Oh shit! And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you've had a problem with this last segment, please write us at hangingwitholdlou@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. It's no problem. It's okay. We'll talk to the owners of this podcast. Maybe they'll fire us. Oh, it looks like you're done with your drink there, sir.
It does, and it looks like I need to get another one.
Would you like to go get another one?
Yeah. Can you hold the podcast down?
I think I can. I think I can.
I don't know.
I do. But the problem that I'm having right this second is hearing. But yes, I can. I can. Run, go get another drink, sir. Because I have a Madabo. Oh, yeah. Madamo. What the hell is that one called? Oh, Modelo. Modelo. I had a friend of mine. If you're watching, this ignorant bastard, he helped me pronounce. What's the word again? Modelo cerveza. See, Modelo. There's a mo on there, but not as deep. Oh, let's see. That's right. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got a motherfucker that came in off the streets that's over here. If you're watching this on YouTube and all that, you will see our man, Kenny Mac, came in for a second. If old Lou was a lot better with his equipment, there'd be a whole nother thing set up. But even old Lou with only his own equipment fucked it up. But I will take a lovely drink of this right this second.
What do you think about this year's vote election?
Kenny Mac asked me what do I think about the vote? What do you mean, like how?
You think there was mass fraud, or what do you think? How do you think the election?
Do I think there was mass fraud in the election? No, I really don't think there was that much mass fraud. I don't think there was any. I mean, I know there was some fraud, but again, ladies and gentlemen, what they've been saying at times is that Trump was talking about don't vote by mail, or don't vote by mail, which held up a lot of his constituents. And people are saying that there's evidence of people voting twice. And why I point that out is because Trump told his constituents, first do the mail-in ballot that comes to your house, and then go down there and vote again. Just so you know that, I mean, he actually said that. So, and then after he said that, he told everybody there was going to be, fraud countrywide.
You're saying you think more of the Trump supporters, more or less, were involved in the fraud, more or less, than anybody else, more so than anyone else?
No, what I'm saying that they were more into fear mongering, not doing what's the word you use? Fraud, not fraud. I think that he put on. He laid the groundwork early on, so if he loses, he could have all this shit going on right now. I mean, come on.
He planted the seed early.
He planted the. I mean, he sowed the seed, planted it, germinated it himself. I mean, with his nasty little fucking dick, he ejaculated on that seed and it grew. Was that too far? Too far. All right.
Well, the thing is that in 2016, that's all you heard from the Democrats. Oh, well, this is illegitimate. Russia meddled in our election. You ain't heard shit about what Russia did in this election, have you? Has there been a single fucking story about, well, Russia did this, all these Facebook ads, and yada, yada, yada. No. This whole thing is, yeah, are they meddling? Are they doing those Facebook ads? They sure the fuck are. Do they matter?
They are.
Do they matter?
I think everything's been still going on. Well,
apparently they don't fucking matter. Like Americans
right, but I think
make up their own mind, and fuck, man, they all went out and voted, and fucking Georgia. Georgia.
Well, what's funny is if you go back, right? But if you go back and watch, to when Trump was being impeached. And the Senate guys kept saying,
another fucking bullshit thing. Yeah, okay, go.
Another fucking bullshit. See, motherfucker, you've only been in your spot for 2 months, motherfucker. You act like a girl there.
Man, I've been here since June.
But what I'm saying is, with that, hold on, let me take a nice sip of this goddamn. You made me lose my fucking train of thought, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, a caterpillar crawling across a leaf makes you lose your train of thought.
Trying to say? You trying to say it's that bad?
That you're retarded?
I'm retarded as hell. That's for goddamn sure. Oh damn! Now see, now I'm still trying to find out what the fuck was I saying?
You were talking about Trump, your boyfriend,
right? Damn it. Let me see if these earbuds work. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Unfortunately.
They won't pick up. Once they drop off of the fucking switcher, they won't pick them back up. All right. Sorry about that, motherfucker. I tried. Oh.
I know.
I thought you were like, fuck you, Dean.
Almost. I'm almost there. Give me about another 5 or 10 minutes, and I.
5 more minutes, and you're ready to say, "Fuck, hey, come on now," or at least because what's happening behind you might go on.
What's that?
Isn't the light supposed to come on tomorrow? I mean, right behind you soon.
Mm-mm.
Oh shit! Oh, that's the fresh bread you made, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. My wife. I made. Hey, it's yummy.
Mm. Oh, that was that ball right there. That was delicious. So, as we're talking about the election and all the horse shit, so are you ready to call Biden the winner and move on? Should we push Trump out? Should we send in the National Guard on his ass?
I don't think we need to do that. I mean, he's not at the White House, like we said at the beginning of the podcast. He's playing hooky. He's like fucking golfing. He's doing whatever. Here's the thing: it's like he's the worst loser in the history of losers. He can't stand to fucking lose. And the thing is that all these motherfuckers, not all of them, a lot of these motherfuckers who voted for this dude, that's the way that they are too. They cannot stand to lose. Like, the ego is so in play with every decision you make in your life. Like, you need to live your life without your ego being the main impetus as to why you're doing things, right?
You do. You really do. And that's one of the things that I know a few of us learned early on is, your ego and all that shit, it shouldn't come into play. I mean, you need to let shit go. I mean, losing fair and square, just losing, you really have to be a gracious leader. I mean, all the thing that this is doing for us is to taking our young kids and saying, you see this asshole? That's not how you're supposed to act. You're not supposed to do this shit and da-da-da. I mean, that's the only thing.
People who are like, stop the steal, stop counting votes. All this is like, what the fuck are you talking about? Stop counting votes?
Thank you. And they don't realize that they're disenfranchising other Republicans. It's not that they're getting back.
Yes.
Right?
Is that Republicans won up and down the ticket. This is a referendum on Trump. We're fucking tired of your shit, dude. Mm-hmm. Your reality show that was cool for 2 seasons, but we're fucking done. Your ratings suck. Go fuck yourself. You're fired.
Exactly. And he, like I said earlier, he's gonna fuck the party over because in Georgia, what that runoff is gonna pick. I mean, alone from the candidates, how they act and this and that.
Georgia's becoming a blue state, dude.
We'll see if on January 5th. I mean, they did try to use that woman, her wealth against her.
She's a fucking racist whore.
Oh, by a whole lot, goddammit.
That's an awful thing to say, but I fully stand by what I just said.
Hey. Here at Hanging with Old Lou, if you're going to say this goddamn, hey, we were already behind you. I know the station manager is behind you with it, so fuck that lady. But yeah, and I try and what makes it funny for me that always happens for all of us when we're voting, I'm like, look, you got a multi-billionaire person that's deciding about, all this other shit, all this low income shit, that shit that they don't even like to begin with. I mean, it's just like, it's hard for me to look at you when you get on your golf stream.
The way that she treats her, so she owns the Atlanta Dream. She owns the Atlanta Dream. The way that she treats her players are just like property. Like, no, you can't wear like Black Lives Matter shit or this is bullshit.
And then come down on them about it. And then be surprised when you piss them off. You're like, okay, wait a minute. All in all, it just, like I said, if you have over $1 billion and you're trying to tell us how we need to do this to make money last or do this, it's like they're coming from a different type of view And it's not fair because what I always say is like, how many people are supposed to be rich? 1%, right?
Yeah.
So then the rest of us motherfuckers, live in the trenches. Why are we letting these motherfuckers who don't live in the trenches tell us how to live or show us? Truthfully,
well, that's the thing, right? Because
right?
these motherfuckers are still getting paid, right? They're
Big
getting
time.
paid to. They're getting paid to tell the bartenders don't go to work. The baristas, the drivers, whoever. Y'all know you can't go to work. I'm still getting paid though. And by the way, there's no stimulus for you, so go fuck yourself. And by the way, listen to me. You can't have anybody over for Thanksgiving, so just wallow in your own loneliness with no food, and go fuck yourself.
Well, see, that's what you were saying. You get hit by both sides. Because like you said, one side is saying all of this, and then all of a sudden the other side is saying you can't go have Thanksgiving. So now you're getting pissed off at both sides. Like, look, I don't know which one to look at, but I always say
that's how Trump gets votes, right?
Yes. And
because the Democrats
I tell people, I'm like,
themselves in the foot, right?
They are. And I tell people the far left or progressives, whatever the fuck they want to call them now, I don't know, but I equate them to the fucking Tea Party.
The Jew haters. I call them the Jew haters.
He said Jew haters. Boy, I hate my Jews too, goddamn it. No, like I said, they're going one way and they're not realizing that they're going they're on the far right, like the far left. I mean, both. I think the Republican Party is going down the way that the Democratic Party is. Democratic Party is fractured because you got regular old Democrats and then you got the progressive part.
Yeah.
Or as the Republicans like to call the Antifa part. And the Republicans don't realize they have the same thing, which is the alt-right and all this shit. And then you have the Republicans that are, closer to Mitt Romney.
Yeah.
And both parties are getting fractured like a motherfucker, and I've asked people on both sides, what would it take to get y'all back to just so we can be together? And both sides say the same thing. Nothing. Like, so we're all like, I mean, you got people like us three sitting there like, where do we got to vote? What do we got to, because everybody's going to be deadlocked on everything. If you put your hand out and say, hey, come on, the last 4 years sucked, they'll be like, fuck you, Democrat, you're the one that did it. And then if the Republicans like, look, let's just, shake hands, and they'll be like, fuck you, Republican, you fucking voted for Trump. I don't know what's going to bring us together. That's my question, is what and whom will bring us together.
Well, it ain't going to be Joe fucking Biden, right? Because he's just going to chastise black people, right? Like, if you didn't vote for me, you are not black. He said that.
Chastising
if you
black
don't vote
people
for me, you don't.
Pretty good.
You're not black. So apparently, I'm black. No, I'm Jewish, but
damn. All right, I'll bring it up. Sorry about that. Damn, that bread must be good, huh, motherfucker?
Yep. Come to South Dakota, see how we roll.
Well, like I said, I would love to go. I just keep hearing how motherfuckers are crazy out that way.
Nobody's crazy. We're all good.
Nobody's crazy. The mayor's not crazy.
Oh, the governor's crazy.
The governor. She's the one that brought Trump his thing, right?
You know, it'd be great.
What's that?
Is that the governor of South Dakota? So she's like a kind of hotter. What's the lady from Alaska? The You Betcha lady who was McCain's
Sarah
right
Palin?
She's a hot Sarah Palin. The governor. She fucks Gavin Newsom so hard that he becomes like some kind of crazed libertarian.
Oh my God.
And then like we formed like this weird partnership of like, you know, like face fucking and whatever.
Okay, wait a minute. You're talking about face fucking?
Yeah, the governors.
No, I know. I know. I'm just.
I think that would be a really epic ending to the story. Is that
Yeah. You'll replace two monkeys
This-
fucking a football with her getting fucked in the mouth. I like it.
no, she's fucking him in the mouth.
Him in the mouth. Ooh, oh.
No, she's like pulling his hair out and stuff.
Oh my god. Oh, you've you've given me a picture in my mind that I hate you for.
He might be being raped right now in the mouth.
Oh my god.
He
He might be being raped right this second.
In the mouth. She's really hurting him. Okay, so this episode will never air. this episode is never going to air. So when do you want to do?
I am usually the dirty mouth foul motherfucker, but right there, goddamn it, hey, you know what? It's your month. Go take it, goddamn it. Take it. It's your month, motherfucker.
When later this week do you want to do the podcast? Because we can't. There is no way.
I have to go wash myself off because that was just fucking. I feel like the dude in Crying Game.
Yes, you kind of are, but then think about.
No, I'm not. Just with this conversation.
Mode videos and.
Oh God! What the fuck name it? Crying Game, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever get a chance, go and watch the Crying Game. You know, don't tell your boyfriend you're gonna watch it, and it'll kill him. Trust me.
Good movie though.
True.
Forrest Whitaker.
But it does take you to the love we dare not speak its name.
Was it Forrest Whitaker? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna love my girl. She's special. Wait, what?
She's not a girl. She is special though.
Oh, my belly.
That's what's happening right now. Is that girl is fucking Gavin Newsom at the French Laundry?
Oh my God!
In the ass.
Oh, you know what? I have a vivid imagination, and you just fucking took it over the hill. That was very wrong, sir.
Yeah, it is.
My God.
Anyway, hey, since you can suck a dick,
oh no, no, that's you. You suck.
Hey man,
dick.
Do you want to FaceTime or whatever, like around Thanksgiving? I guess Cheyenne's not coming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll talk about that on the flip side. But yeah. No. We got it. We'll talk about it. Because so we can get all three out that way. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't know if that works for me.
That's okay. I'm going to tell them you said no.
It's fine. I can
come
bring
visit
it
just to fuck shit up. And we'll come visit just to fuck shit. Yes, I'm still jealous of your hair, you bastard.
It's pretty nice. Anyway, Lou, you know what to say.
Sir. Hey, they say suck a dick, kiss an ass, motherfuckers with the side of Pug Mahone. I need one of those goddamn sweatshirts.
I'll give one to you.
Hey, you know what they say? Everybody suck it hard. Suck it good. Kiss it in the ass.
Do they say suck it hard, suck it good?